Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your yearly read for 2021. Goodbye 2020, my goodness. So let's see what 2021 is going to bring. Surely it's got to be better than 2020. Surely. So this is a general reading, Gemini. It may or may not resonate. Just take what feels right for you and leave the rest. If it does really resonate, there will also be an extended reading. I'd love it if you come over for that. We get more information, we look at the reading in more depth, and we also going to take a look at love, relationships, career and money as well throughout the year. So we're going to get some more specific details for that. So for this reading, we're going to look at general energies. I'm going to break the year up into 4 quarters. So quarter 1 is January to March, quarter 2 is April to June, quarter 3 is July to September, and quarter 4 is October to December. And this energy has just flown out. Wow. Okay, so we're going to start talking about this. We're also, while we're on topic of the death card that's come out, we're also going to look at deeper down energies that are going to be transforming throughout the year. But as this is the first card that's come out for you, Gemini, this is going to be a deeply transformational year for you guys. There's going to be some big changes coming through. So the fact that the death card has come out, she's very much, I don't know why, I feel like it's a sheep, is very much telling us that this is going to be a massive year for you guys. So let's keep pulling some more cards for you. But huge transformation and change to the point where I think you'll kind of just go, I feel like a totally different person. I'm in a totally different space. So from 2020, which is going to be a lot really, really positive, because 2020 for a lot of us was like this, gloominess doom. 2020 was like that. And so this is part of what's transforming. You have a choice here. Sometimes when we're stepping into the unknown, this death card in particular in this deck comes with a whole heap of unknown. We can't even see the face of the change at this moment in time. And that can sometimes, when there's a sense of not knowing or not being able to see clearly exactly what this is. And we'll look at this in more detail. We'll get some information about this for sure, Gemini. It can bring out this gloominess doom energy, which is very much pessimistic. I don't want to do that. So there's a bit of resistance to change that's coming through here. So it will be looking at those kind of energies as well, might be coming up, because there's always aspects of us that resist the change. And this feels like a massive overhaul of so many systems and aspects of self and place, spaces and places. So, okay, what else? Other energies do we have? So, yeah, it might be like I don't know where this is going energy, but people respond to the unknown in different ways. Wow, we have Epona's wild daughter. She's like, I'm just going to sit and watch this ride, because this is one hell of a ride we're on here, Gemini. So, yeah, she's very much like, I'm ready to fly. These are two very opposite energies coming in. So it's really, it's fascinating actually in response to this huge transformation that's coming in. Like I said, so this is the resisting the change, the gloominess doom, and this is the, I'm wanting to watch this. I'm wanting to be a part of this. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to embrace this. And I'm riding on this wave of transformation. So there's two polar opposite energies coming in here, Gemini. And like I said, it's always a choice between which one you're going to oscillate between, or which one you gravitate towards, or which one you open and embrace. They're both here for the taking. So it's like, which one would you choose? Which one are you going to choose? So that seems to be a big question. I'm actually going to put those two together. I feel like I want to pull another card for you for a general energy. Here we have Chi Hobspa, and I'm really glad that he's turned up, because he looks scary, but what he does is he keeps you on the straight and narrow. He's like, I'm not listening to that. I mean, this is a very ambivalent energy in here, these two cards coming up, because it's like the pros and cons of an experience of this change that's coming through. And he very much says, I'm not listening to negativity. I'm not listening to fear. I'm not listening to doubt. I'm staying focused and I'm going with this energy. So he, strangely enough, he comes in and he keeps you in the energy that Spirit wants you to be in for the year, following and being able to process and go with this huge transformation. He can sometimes appear as obstacles or roadblocks. He can turn up like that. But when he is saying no, don't, if you are getting a no from the universe, it's because they're not wanting you to go down that path. Very clearly, you have a direction that they're wanting you to go down. And so it's like keeping you within the limits of where the energy that's going to process this beautiful transformational energy. So I'm just seeing if I'm getting any information here from the Death card, because it's very mysterious energy that's coming through there. Very mysterious. So let's pull some cards for the year, okay? We'll get some more information around all of that in the extended. I feel, Gemini, a bit more clarity. But we're going to look at, let's pull some. So I don't think you need to fear the change that's coming. Let's have a look. We'll get some more specifics when we look at the quarters. So the first quarter we have, which is January through to March, we have Laced Moon's daughter. Wow. And she's really, she works really well with Epona's wild daughter. So we've got two daughter energies here, which are very new divine feminine energies. For quarter two, we have April to June, we have the Ra. So things are looking up. You're able to rise above a situation here. Oh, we have the Dark Lady coming in for July through to September. So around your birthday, Gemini, we've got the Ra, which is actually really lovely energy. And for the final quarter, October through to December, we have the Singer of Courage. Wow. Okay. So much, it's kind of very strangely scorpionic energy coming through for you, Gemini. So what's transforming on a deep level is ecstasis. It's just taking you in that deep transformation, solace. And oi, that gnome. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's look at quarter one, shall we? January through to March. This is feeling positive. It's like I'm squashing any ideas, any negativity. I'm going to look forward to this year because this is a whole brand new year. So there's this lovely lightness and optimism and hope coming through, allowing yourself to dream a little bit and staying on top, not allowing some of those darker energies to pull you down, feeling light, feeling flexible, feeling nimble as well. So it's a positive look towards the future. You have your wings there. You can fly. You can take off if you want. There's possibilities. You have the ability to do what it is that you want here. And so, yeah, you're feeling able. You're feeling able, but it's not like you're taking any action. It's just like I'm feeling very positive. So there's a very positive energy stepping into this. So quarter two, we have the Ra, which is April through to June. So this is, around your birthday energy, Gemini. And this is beautiful energy. I feel like you are even letting something go that has been able to rise above even further, some kind of darkness that was trying to pull you, that has always been there, that's always trying to, like, when you're feeling happy, that's that voice that always tries to make you unhappy or tries to pull you down, whatever this energy is. And this is you rising up and disconnecting from it. So the connection is a lot more tenuous. It's still there, but it's becoming thin. And so this is having much less of a hold on you, something deep down, very subconscious. We're thinking about very deep emotional subconscious energy going into the underworld here. There's very much an underworldy kind of theme happening, but there's very much a rising up above and stepping into the light, not stepping into the darkness. So it's beautiful energy. You're actually finally liberating yourself from something that has been limiting you and holding you back for such a long time here, Gemini. And this is kind of seems to be a theme over the whole year that you'll be working with. Now, quarter 3, we have July through to September, and we have the Dark Lady. And this is where you come face to face with it. This is where you come face to face with your true, with that part of you that you could never accept. With your true primal essence. It's a very primal energy. You're coming again face to face with something and realizing that it's not something to push away, it's something to embrace and claim about yourself. And when you go through this process, you rise in power. And you listen to George, he's just like, yeah. George the rooster, he's like, yes, that is that is kind of the year, Gemini. And so you are becoming this whole being, accepting the dark, the shadow side of yourself as well as the light. It's almost been this battle between darkness and light inside of you, and you've been rising above that, not letting that darkness or that block, however it is, have a hold on you. And now that you've lost your attachment to it, you can actually look at it really clearly and go, what was that about? It's something totally different when I actually can release the fear around it and see it for what it is. And therefore I can accept that part. So she's incredibly powerful. She's actually a really sexy energy here, this Dark Lady. Very sexual, so it can be related to sex, really. Sexuality, sexual expression. It's really base chakra, connected to a lot of energies of fear or not belonging or not knowing where your place is in the world. It's got a lot of that sort of energy that's being transmuted and transformed. And so there's this massive, when you accept this and step into this and embrace this and claim this, because this is ultimately a very powerful part of you. You're allowing yourself to be powerful. And it's like suddenly your energy expands and people suddenly will be like, whoa, what's happening with Gemini over there? They won't understand what's going on, but they'll just get a sense of difference in your energy. You'll be powerful and they'll listen to what you say. They'll refer to you. They'll submit to you. They'll do all these defer to you. They'll do all these sort of things that they may not have done in the past. So you might be the person that people look to for decisions or to guide projects or to lead or that sort of stuff. You're really rising in power here. There's this massive shift where there's this integration of the dark and the light into a whole. So it's actually an incredibly deep transformation that's coming through for you here, Gemini. So we have in the last quarter, everything just kind of, this is all preparation, this first half. The second half of the year, from probably your birthday onwards, it just goes boom. You just go boom. So it's not nothing to be scared of. It's just stepping into your true power, your true self, Gemini. But we do have all sorts of barriers and fears around this, and that's what the journey might be for you, depending on what they are and how they present, is seeing that. So, and having a look at that. And that's why we have the Singer of Courage in the last quarter, October through to December, because now you finally worked out your worth, what you're made of, who you are, your power. I think the key word here is power. Stepping into your power this year is a big year for that, Gemini. And that's what's transforming here. Any aspects of your life where you have given your power away. And so now you're reclaiming it for yourself. And so now with the Singer of Courage, you've got this power that you've summoned up inside of you. It's like, what can I do? It's almost like you feel almost like Superman. But you need to summon the courage to step into and to be able to use and wield this power out into the world, because now you have this new tool, which is your power. So how are you going to use that? And so this courage, you kind of been asked to step outside a comfort zone here, to step beyond your limitations, your previous limitations, and step into a whole other being, a whole other way of being, a whole other space here that you can occupy. You can actually occupy more space. I feel like you've just, in the last second half of the year, you've expanded exponentially, Gemini. So you are just like this. I'm just getting, like, my arms are like this when I'm feeling your energy. You can't see my other arm, but it's like so wide. I feel like, whoa, the expansion of Gemini is so powerful. It's incredible. And so now you are being called into something. There's a calling here that is summoning courage. You do need the courage to step into this, but you have it. So it's incredibly powerful. Again, that word power. So let's see what's transforming. We have ecstasis. And this is pure and simple ecstasy. Pure and simple. That really high vibrational energy that you can tap into. And this is what's transforming, is your ability to connect to that, because it's so high and vibrational. And this is like a massive spiritual evolution here. You know, the energy's starting there and it's just rising and rising and rising and rising vibrationally and in power throughout the year. And this ecstasis is so high, you cannot feel fear when you're in this energy. Energy actually doesn't exist. You can't feel anything negative. It's just pure ecstasy, and there's almost no words for it. And so this is what's transforming: the light, the high frequency, being open to that, being able to experience this. And so therefore, when you step into this much different higher vibrational energy that the Age of Aquarius is bringing in on the December the 21st, your fellow air sign, it's like those, I feel like I'm up in the light, and the darkness or those limitations, negative fear, the underworld, whatever the unknown, all of those things that are associated with that subconscious blocks. I'm not even connected to that. It's like that doesn't exist in my reality. I'm kind of aware that it was there and has been there, but it now holds no power over me, because I've, again, taken back and reclaimed my power. And now I'm up in this pure divine energy, almost feeling like a divine being. So yeah, it's extraordinary. And then we have solace, transformation. Again, we're getting these themes of light. This is the sun shining brightly upon you. And Solace has got a very different energy. This energy actually is integrated more into your physical being, your cellular being, your human life. It integrates into your mind. It comes in as a knowing. It connects. This is the energy that actually connects you to that ecstasis energy, which exists beyond our human realm. So this energy is actually the part of you this is like the satellite. This is like the energy that goes, okay, we're the satellite dish. This is you receiving all this information. Now we're open so that we can actually get this higher vibrational energy coming in. And so if your satellite dish was broken, you're not going to be able to be open to that. So this is everything in your human auric field, your subtle anatomy, your cells, anything that's within your human body that has not been open to receiving that is now being transformed and healed. So this can actually come in the form of some physical healing that's coming through here, parts of your body that are where there's been emotions or energy stuck, Gemini, now gets opened and cleared out. So yeah, you're now like this human satellite. Your satellite dish is getting fixed, pretty much. Energetic satellite dish. So what else is transforming? Oh, that gnome. Oh, I did it again. Oh, frustration. Yeah, nothing ever works out. Again, a pessimism, a negativity, that's all being kind of looked at, dismantled. You are given the choice. You're being shown the difference between the light and the dark, and that distance is growing and growing. And so this little fella's the fella that just thinks you're always stuffing up or things aren't working out for you. It doesn't ever work for me. That mindset and that belief is being transformed and shifted. So this feels like just a more of a shift. It feels more minor compared to some of the other ones, the other energies that's come through, but it's still an important one, and it's come up for that reason. So really it's believing and trusting that things are going to work out. And that's the reason why the death is coming in, that transformational energy is coming in, and this card in particular is associated with the unknown and not necessarily knowing, but going through that change. That's where this guy gets triggered, where he doesn't know if things are going to actually be working out. It's the part that wants me to say, this is all going to work out perfectly. And that's what's being transformed, because it's trusting a higher energy, a higher reality, trusting that you are heading in the right direction, trusting your intuition. So, yeah, it's actually incredibly a powerful year for you, Gemini. So, gosh, this is where I'm going to leave the YouTube reading. Powerful year transformation. I feel like I'm just expanded to a whole other level here. So I do feel like that's happening for you. And just, power, stepping into your power in a big way, power that you never knew existed, more powerful than I think you've ever experienced in your lifetime. So this is an amazing year for you, Gemini. We're going to pull out some more specific details around love and relationship, career and money for these 4 quarters in the extended. And I'll get some more information around this and see if we get any more information. Part of the element of this is that it is meant to be the unknown, so we'll see what comes through for that. But that will be in the extended reading. So I'd love it if you come over, because we always get a rich amount of information, rich depth of information that comes through. So the link is in the description box below. Just click on that. It will take you over to Vimeo. I'd love to see you there. If this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment or share. And take care, Gemini. Happy 2021. This is going to be an amazing year for you. So enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.